All right, now we should be going live.
Oh yeah.
I'm
gonna take your word for it as this time.
I mean, it makes sense. I forgot to press go live before, so we should be good now.
That'll do it usually.
Good now.
That'll do it usually.
Okay, yep, we're live.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard myself. I didn't like it.
Letting Wave take the wheel today. More like, do we have another choice?
Don't
sorry.
downplay yourself, Wave. I was about to call you Wheel. Don't downplay yourself, man. You're not. You got this shit. You know what's going on. I don't even know how to turn this on. I wouldn't even know how to add another screen to my box.
I don't know why people assume I know what I'm doing.
Maybe because you stream like. Wait.
And hello. Is the music still playing?
I don't know. Hey, but I can see us now. So
Yeah.
Here we are.
Welcome.
What the hell is Alan doing here? How did he get all the way from the Babymetal show to this podcast already? That's
Okay.
amazing.
So this morning when I go to start setting up for the stream, I realized I accidentally deleted all the overlays that I had for Gadget Guys when I was recently cleaning up my PC. And so I had to go grab a snippet from our last podcast just to have the red, border things going.
So he's gonna be wiping his nose for.
We can
He's gonna need some. Never mind.
we can fix this.
It's pretty funny though.
Oh,
I kind of
no.
like it. It makes it feel like we're more active than we actually are.
Best to do this stuff when we're live.
I was very confused
everybody?
though.
Welcome to the Gaijin Guys podcast.
We talk about Japanese music and other things too.
We have a sponsor today. Yes.
Yes. Diana Laura Designs. Hold on.
.com.
Yeah. Right here, got some beautiful designs. You may recognize some of them. And others, original creations, I'm guessing. And the option to commission whatever you want. So go check it out. Actually, let me pop this link in the chat right now.
Yep. We're showing the keychains that she made us, which are made out of copper. Pretty awesome. It's pretty detailed stuff. Handmade designs, so it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, they're real cool. Thank you for sending these to us, Diana. And I noticed that yours isn't actually on a key, bro. So, come on, guys, get on the ball here.
We were instructed to let it cure for some time, sir, and I want to let that happen properly before I go knocking it around in my pocket.
That's why I just left it in my P.O. box for now. And I'm going to go get it when it's safe.
I waited like 4 days before I actually opened the package. I thought that might be enough.
Oh. You're fine.
Anyway,
Okay, good.
thank you, Pi, for that.
Curation has completed.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yes, very, very cool. And it reminds me every day of who I am. Right? If you want to be reminded of who you are, go to her website.
All right.
Yeah, Alan didn't show his. I don't know. I don't know if he can hear us or not.
Hey,
He's
Alan.
got a problem with his nose, so hopefully he gets that taken care of.
Yeah, he's really struggling. Something's itchy over there.
Oh my gosh. All right. So today we're starting off the news with some. Oh, wait. First of all, how was everyone's weeks? Let's start with you, Ryan.
Pretty good. What did I do this week? Yeah, I managed to put out some videos, do some live streaming. I did a full album reaction review to Lovebites,
Ooh.
which is pretty fun, man. That's a really killer album, but there may be 2 songs where I didn't listen to all the way just because they were really long songs. But overall, it's a pretty incredible album.
Is that over on your channel or on your Patreon? Where can I watch this?
The full thing is on my Patreon, and I have the reaction for Dissonance is out on YouTube.
Okay, sweet.
Nice.
I also checked out the Koya album.
Oh, is that
Which
the
is
one
like-
that just came out?
Yeah, I had ordered it, and it's really good. It's very pop, like early '90s, late '80s kind of pop.
What?
Metalish. It's a really different kind of take, man. It's not what I was expecting, but it's what it is. It's really good.
It's kind of similar to the latest Nemophila album, then, where like the style's kind of shocking.
Yeah,
inspired from older music
without the heavy. It's like the pop rock medley, but with good solos. I don't know how to say it. It's not. I guess there's not really anything metal about it. It's just good fucking rock and roll. I guess I don't know.
Cool.
Hey, Wave, you got an echo coming off your voice, just so you know.
Oh, of course I do. Oh, let's see. Does this solve it?
Well, we're not going to be able to tell, so you're going to have to keep talking
Okay.
to the chat to tell us.
Hey, chat. Is my voice still echoing? I think I figured out why. Better. Thank you, Paul.
Okay, excellent.
Oh yeah, and Koya just has their new video out. I gotta check out still.
Oh, yeah. We will
make
talk
you
about that later, unless you want to talk about it
All
now.
right.
Well, can somebody alert me to who Koya is first?
Koya is it's Lisa X and Hazuki from Nemophila.
Ah, but
And
they're both in
so-
Nemophila, right?
No,
Oh, Hazuki's the one
Hazuki.
from Lisa X that went to Nemophila.
yes, actually, I think that's right. And then Katono is the singer, and she was with Iron Bunny, sang with Iron Bunny, and so far the official members is just the three of them, and then they've had studio people fill in for drums and bass. But so yeah, it's interesting.
It's interesting. Definitely talented. It's got to be because they're like
Super talented, man. Super
Yeah.
talented.
So this video that came out today, is that from that album then?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I think they might have teased it before. Might have been a song they put out. I think they showed a clip of them playing in the studio.
Oh, okay. This is the one they played in the studio. Cool.
Got more signatures.
Wave, can you skip to the middle and play like 3 seconds? I just want to
Yeah. This looks good.
Okay. That was definitely not what I was thinking I was going to hear right there.
Very.
I mean, there was some cool instrumentation going on right there. Definitely pop feel.
Oh
Definitely
yeah,
pop feel.
yeah, definitely.
Okay. I want to see what's happening in this moment.
Would you qualify it, Ryan, as like intricate, talented pop music, or is it more
Yeah.
rocky? Okay,
More pop, definitely more pop.
cool. I love intricate pop music. It doesn't happen enough.
Yeah, there's probably a couple songs that would veer into kind of hard rock ish, but not a lot.
That's pretty insane considering both of their range on the guitar.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, ready? Here's the comparison: heavier or lighter than Krupo?
Oh, heavier. Yeah,
Okay.
Grupo is definitely more. There's not really cutesy stuff in Koya. It's more just straight ahead, just good singing and
Okay.
great harmonies.
Nice.
Cool. I love a good melody in my music. So
You get that with some killer freaking solos in it. So
okay, I would expect nothing else from these two.
right.
I love how when musicians play genres that are completely different from what they play in other bands, and like even Klupo, getting that different style of music from the same artist.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Me too, and it's also like anti-gatekeeper status. Like I love to see talented musicians kind of branch out, because then the people that like are gatekeepers of a certain type of music then have to see their favorite go do something that maybe they didn't like, and then it's like, haha, yeah, see, you should open your mind a little bit, everybody.
True.
They can do more.
Came with the book too, photo book.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Bunch of cuties with guitars.
So
Can't
they give
hate
you
on
a
that.
lot for your. It's not just the music; you get a lot of extra stuff with it.
Yeah, makes
pretty
the wife
sweet.
go, What'd you get?
makes the wife go, how much money did you spend on
You
that?
don't listen to that music. Why do you have a book full of pictures of them? It's promotional material. I didn't.
supporting-
Why is it high? Why is it under your pillow every night, Brian? What's going on here?
I just supported J Rock. I want to hear what's happening in this moment, and then I want to hear about your week, champ. But this just looks interesting, so let's check it out. I'm not disappointed. Okay,
That was cool. That was cool.
all right.
Nice
Anyway,
freeze frame.
so champ, how was your week?
My week was okay, man. It was pretty cool. Like Tina was still here for about half the week. I took her back Tuesday night to Finland, and then I took a day to myself to do absolutely nothing on Wednesday.
Nice.
I tried to stream yesterday, which was utter disaster. And guess who was the reason that it was disaster?
Alan?
No, Gatrick Spin. I waited 90 minutes into my stream, and I was gonna react to that video, their new song, right? That they're like asking for reactions to.
Yeah.
And it got blocked 3 times. I had to shut down the stream. Yeah.
What?
And I didn't do any other music, so I know it was that song.
3 times?
3
Did you
times.
get one of those warning
I had
strikes?
to leave YouTube. I had to go over to Twitch, and I was just like, but I was like, so many people are doing this video, like they want people to do this video, and then I couldn't even. So now I have to like go into the editing and try to put together like 45 minutes worth of reactions to build this 3.5-minute song. But
the heck?
it was a really cool song. But I was like, what the hell, man? Like that YouTube is just losing their minds at this point.
If that doesn't show that the YouTube copyright detection system is broken, I don't know what does. They're asking for it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, and obviously, a lot of other ones have been uploaded and gotten through, and it's okay and everything like that. So I really don't know what happened. Maybe it's because we're in a new month or something like that. Because I know a lot of the reactions came up in April. Maybe they like got rid of the policy. But I was under the impression that we had until the end of May to do that. So
Yeah, I hope so, because I didn't get mine done yet.
well, now you know to be careful. Don't do it live. At least try to record it separately and then upload it, because maybe that was the issue.
Yeah,
But it's kind of a
think
bummer.
of it.
Well, it was hard to tell because I listened to it in 4 segments. I was really getting into it until and then like my fucking. I just started to feel shitty, and I was like, "Oh my god, the stream's ruined," and now I'm gonna have to do all this editing. I was put in a bad mood, so it was like hard to finish it with like a positive attitude, if I'm being totally honest. But I was really feeling it until then. I got to go back and listen to the whole song though. At this point, just like straight through.
It's a really busy song to try to keep up with in segments.
I agree.
Dang.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. I mean, I will say this: I absolutely loved how chaotic the verses were, and then how much they kind of just like spread for the chorus. The chorus came in and it was just like this nice melody over some power chords, and normally I get bored with too many power chords, but because the rest of their songs are just like so chaotic and all over the place, it's like when that chorus came in, I felt like a sense of at ease. I was at ease. I was like, okay, ooh, this is nice, So I was really digging it. I was really getting into lyrics too. That was the other thing. Like I was paying attention to the lyrics in this one, and I loved the kind of metaphors that they were using. And I'm not sure. Like I know that there was like a fairy tale to the lyrics. It was like they were telling the story of a fairy tale, and I think it was like Tamuki or something like that. I believe the fairy tale is something about like a raccoon that's a son of a bitch and tries to like take advantage of everybody. And I was like, until I realized that it was about a raccoon, I was trying to like, relate the metaphors to real life. And I think that that's probably what the fairy tale was, the purpose of it was in the first place. But it's like really interesting the way that they actually put the lyrics out there and like get you invested in the story and stuff like that.
Yeah, from information I got from viewers was they intertwine like several fairy tales into kind of an overreaching story. So yeah, it's hard to follow anyway.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are all these words? And
because like they don't even mention Tanuki until like halfway through the song, and I was like, who the fuck is Tanuki? And then thank God I was on stream, because they were like, well, Tanuki is this raccoon that everybody hates, and I was like, oh, all right, so mountains and a raccoon, got it. But that was after I'd already started, she's talking about like how much these hate comments that she's getting, and like having to work overtime and not being asked permission, and guys taking advantage of her, and people trying to get her drunk and shit like that. And I was just like, this is just a song about how shitty the world is, and I kind of love that, So I was really getting into the song, I will say. Like I got to listen to it again full ways, but I think that it was really well written.
Nice.
Cool. Mm-hmm. And outside of that, not too much. Like I said, I had a week full of like catch up work to do over on Patreon and stuff. So I have like, I don't know, maybe like 20 new reactions over the last 2 weeks over there. And then the 2 streams that I put up. So it's been a work heavy week. What about you, Wavester?
Yeah, it's been a crapshoot of a week because allergy season just dropped on me like a bomb, and I had sinus headaches all week, and the sound of music just made my head shake. So I ended up canceling my Friday stream this week. I think it was Friday. And Tuesday was kind of rough too, but I think I'm finally starting to feel better. But yeah, I just didn't get anything done. I'm like so far behind on clips from my live streams and patron requests and everything. So yeah.
You sound good now though. You sound healthy.
Thank you. I take Flonase and Allegra, so I haven't been like super symptomatic as far as stuffy noses and stuff, but I've just had like it's all building up in my head, in the back of my head, and my eyes won't stop watering.
It's the pressure, right? Like you just it feels like your eyes are about to pop out.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I don't know how you do that Flonase shit, bro. Like I've tried that a few times, and like every time it feels like I'm shooting that shit into the back of my brain. It like freaks me out.
Rosie's the same way. She does not like to put stuff up her nose. She just can't handle it.
Well, I didn't say that. I just with the Flonase.
Everything's just fine.
I'm just kidding, guys. Drugs are bad, okay?
It's okay. All right. Well, yeah, I think that's about it for our weeks. So,
cool. Well, should we mention where Alan is right now for the people that don't know?
Alan, could you tell people where you are?
Looks like Alan could use some Flonase. Yeah.
It's like he needs to lay off the coke.
Or the Flonase, whatever he's putting up there too much. So Alan he's in Austria, right? That's where he is. Everybody corrected me.
Yeah,
yesterday.
throw another strip on the Barbie.
I got that reference. Classic.
Watching Babymetal and Sabaton.
Yeah,
probably like right now.
Yeah, he was like 2 minutes before the stream started. He messaged us, and it was like he was like literally in the crowd, like front row, just waiting for them to start. So,
he's like, is there anything I can do? No, dude. You're in Austria about to watch a concert.
Right? You're literally in a crowd of people right now. You can't hear anything we say.
Just have fun.
Yeah, man. Dude, the guy's always got work on the brain, you know?
Yep.
He's the opposite of me.
He's a workaholic. Can't deny it.
See, I would have taken that opportunity. Like, hey guys, I'm going to Austria. Literally nobody contact me for the next 5 days. Like, don't even try. I'm not going to answer.
Yeah, fair enough. Cool.
we know he's in Austria, not Australia, guys. It was a joke.
There's a movie called Dumb and Dumber that
Jim Carrey.
That's
So we might have some people in here too young to remember
I'm not
that movie.
Stupid.
That's the joke.
That's the joke. Yeah. But good for him, man. Like he actually, you know, he wanted to go to see MPTH earlier this year in Spain, and that got canceled. He couldn't go. So he actually got over there in Austria to see Babymetal. So I can't wait to hear what he had to say. There's actually a video up on our YouTube channel, on the Guys and Guys YouTube channel, that he posted, I think last night. It's about 8 minutes long or something like that, just with him hanging with some of the people that he met out there. So if you guys want to check that out, you should pop that video on, just see what the atmosphere is like.
Seems like he's having a good time meeting other people.
I don't know what was happening in that one video.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's the magic of these shows and having this online community, is when you finally meet in real life. It's just a giant party.
Yeah, very cool though. I'm very jealous at this point. I mean, I will be seeing them when they come over here, but it just seems I've never gone to a different country for a concert, and people seem to be doing that a lot right now. This has like become a thing that people apparently do, and it blows my mind that they have the money and the time in order to do that. But I'm so jealous every time, because I just want to see what it's like, you know. To like, I've seen so many concerts in freaking New Jersey and New York. It's starting to get a little repetitive, you know.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of Europeans don't really have a choice, because no one's touring there. But yeah, I'm excited to hear about it.
Yeah, it's true though. Like nobody's going over to Europe. Over like half the concerts that are supposed to be over there get canceled now.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, Alan will be doing a Babymetal report later on today when he can.
Cool.
So I think he'll be going live on the channel.
Yeah, they have an opening band plus Babymetal and Sabaton, right?
Oh, do they have an opening band?
Oh, that's right. The one where you couldn't really read the logo.
Yeah, so it's going to be at least a
Are they Austrian?
Hours. I don't know.
I wonder. I'm going to look that up real quick.
Cool. Well, while you find that, I don't have anything else to say.
I did realize that. Let's see. Next weekend. What's the date today? I got that when Band-Maid's playing in Atlanta. Okay, 2 weeks. I'm going to Atlanta, and then there's 2 weeks, and then we're going to friggin' Japan.
Oh my
I was
god!
like, oh my god, that's happening.
You're going
That's
to
happening.
the Atlanta show for Band-Maid too?
Yeah,
Wow, I didn't realize all this stuff was coming up so quickly.
I'm going to Atlanta Friday. Stay there for another. Like, I hope got to find something to do fucking Saturday because I'm staying there Saturday night, and then flying back to Chicago Sunday, and then going to a Man with a Mission show Sunday night.
Oh my gosh!
And going to work Monday.
I guess, like, back to normal life. That's
Then
the
there's
worst
also
feeling.
a Detroit show that Wednesday that I have the ability to go to, but I also need a paycheck.
You are a
at some
wild
point.
man.
At some point.
I could not
Yeah.
survive that ride.
So it's going to be a crazy couple weeks, man.
At least you'll build some memories.
Yeah, definitely. And like Elliot's he's going to a Blue Man group in Chicago the same weekend. And then in between then and Japan, he's going to DC for a band thing for school. So he's going to be like going to Chicago, going to Washington DC, then going to Japan. So this kid's going to be a world traveler.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, sweet, man. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. I would be stressed out and freaking out and nervous and all that stuff, but
I'm not doing a damn thing next summer. I'll tell you that much.
Are you kidding? Band-Maid's gonna announce another tour like next
Jesus
month.
Christ.
you're going to need to hibernate, bro. Like, you just need to go through one season of hibernation after this. By the way, the band that is playing with Babymetal and Sabaton is called Lordi. They're a Finnish rock band who's been around since 1992.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks for finding that.
Thanks.
92, dang. That's
Yeah,
longer than.
they've been doing it for a bit, man.
When did
Oh,
Sabaton start?
I don't know.
You know,
I don't think that early. I mean, we're talking about like GNR territory. You know what I mean?
right? I was 1 year old when they started. Dang.
Alan's distracted me too. Keep seeing something out of the corner. What the fuck?
The Sabaton is 99, and they're Swedish. Okay, so that makes sense.
99? What?
Yeah, they came around in 99.
You guys talk about stuff. I'm gonna fix Alan.
It's making me feel like I got an itchy nose, every time I look at it. It's happening
Let's
so
just
fast.
all sync up with it so we can have a moment where we're all itch our nose at the same time. Okay, go.
Oh crap! That's dude.
You gotta record this, man. This is some great radio right here.
Yeah. This is what we're doing right now is syncing up our actual nose wipes with a GIF nose wipe of somebody who's not here.
This is what we do in our spare time, guys. See, you don't see us when we're not on camera, but this is like literally we just do this for hours.
Call each other up and do this shit.
Yeah.
A week.
Okay, everybody on 5, touch your nose.
5. Okay, I've got the perfect picture for Alan here. The sexiest pictures I've ever seen of him. All right, give me 1 second.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the hell?
What is happening
Where did
here?
that come from? Whoa.
Yeah, perfect.
Wow.
And it's like
That won't be
sexy,
distracting
angry
at all.
Alan.
Does he know that's out there, man?
Yeah, seriously. This looks like it's taken from OnlyFans.
Does he know that's out there? I think it's a thumbnail for a video.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on his channel. It's fine.
I kind of love it though, man. You could use this for a lot of things. I'm just
Can't wait till he
saying.
sees this. It'll be great.
All right, should we get into the main topics of the week?
We should. Okay, Lovebites is the first thing we're going to talk about. They shared a rehearsal for for fan club members recently,
Oh, yeah.
which I guess it's too late to be there, but that's pretty cool. And
Yeah, I love the idea of this. So it was just for the fan club members. what they call it, The Shining Volume 2 done.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
I
I'm
don't
gonna have
know.
to look into joining the fan club. Seems like they got a lot of cool stuff for fans.
No kidding.
Yeah, they're always putting stuff out. We find out all kinds of stuff like every week about this. They're one of the better ones when it comes to like making sure that the fans get extra stuff.
Right.
So it looks like this happens on May 11th, actually. So it says the band will live stream The Shining Volume 2, an exclusive event for fan club Lovebites Incorporated. Members will be held on May 11th. I don't know what that means. Are they going to hold the members?
Okay, I got that here.
I think they're saying the show is going to be on May 11th.
Yeah, I got that article right here. Their show. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. So it says you could watch it all over the world and access to the archived video for 1 week after the live stream. So even if you don't make it on the live stream, you got a week to catch up on it. This event is a short live show and Lovebites Radio 812 from the stage. Again, not sure exactly what that means either. But if you want to join this, you got to become a fan club member. And it looks like the timing here says the start is 1830 JST. So do the math there, wherever you're from.
Yeah,
1830 Japan time.
Well, that's for the live show, right? The May 11th VEATS Shibuya. But it looks like the distribution ticket's on sale till the 18th. So it sounds like the archive will go longer. Like you don't have to watch it live.
Well, I don't know. It says it'll be archived. The access to the archive video for 1 week after the live stream.
Oh, sweet.
So if the live stream is on the 11th, then I would assume that it would go until the 18th. So I guess they keep the tickets available until the last day.
Sweet. And
that's what I'm assuming.
Only 2,900 yen.
This is translated from Japanese into English, so I'm not sure if it's like not 100% accurate, but that's what's saying.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Also, it's sold out, so you can't buy tickets to see them live. You can't actually go to the show; it's already been sold out. But you can buy the archive tickets or the live stream video online.
Yeah, thank you, champ. Congrats, Lovebites, for selling out that show. Must have
See, that would be really cool to go to. Like that's like a top tier performance thing that I would like to see. Because I mean, it's really cool to see the bands that you love like in their full glory on stage playing their songs and stuff like that. But these personalized experiences where you kind of get to like see them in a more casual setting to me is always really cool. Because then you get to see what they're really like, you know, outside of the characters, outside of the gimmicks and stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Cool. And also Miyako, we mentioned this before, but she's putting out her solo EP, which we got the track list here. It's too late to get the signed version, but just wanted to make a reminder that this is coming out. And here's the song list again. It's like a lot of covers, right?
Man, I want to hear that so bad. The Battery.
Oh, shit.
Battery by Metallica, Far Beyond the Sun by Yngwie Malmsteen, Halloween, Gary Moore, Deep Purple, Lovebites. There, she's covering her own song.
She likes Halloween, huh? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, these are piano covers, though. So
that's right.
Oh, is it all piano? It's like
is,
straight up piano. Oh, interesting. So Battery by Metallica piano version. That is going to be something to behold.
Yeah. Hearing her take on that and how it's going to be transformed would be very, very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that song is super fast, and there's like a ton of like, it's like palm mutes. It's like mostly palm mutes, guitar palm mutes, right? It's like, and like to hear that done on guitar, it's like you got to do so many like actual notes rather than palm mutes. It's going to sound totally different. I can't wait to hear.
I mean, it's all based out of a chord structure, so I'm sure it'll be beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, and that makes sense that they would like Halloween because Lovebites definitely has...
just fucking bashing on the piano like mad, just
running it through distortion.
That would be pretty awesome too.
She's got a looper pedal and she's playing the drums on the side of the piano.
Can you put distortion on a piano?
Sure.
Yeah,
you can mic it. You can put distortion on it.
Well, that would sound so weird. I don't think I've ever heard that done before.
Have you ever heard like a clavinet?
A what?
A clavinet. It's like a piano, but it's got short strings, and It uses like guitar pickups, and you can run it through an amp.
No,
And it's
I've
got a
never heard that
whammy
before.
bar on it.
Really? That's cool as shit,
Dude,
I've
look
heard I've heard a keytar. So I've heard like, you know, like because that is they're playing like a piano notes or whatever, and that's usually got distortion on it when they're playing it.
Yeah, it's just a keyboard you wear.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's a keyboard. That's not like a grand piano, you know? Like,
Yeah. Well, clavinet's like full 88 key. If you want to see it, look up the band Crash Kings because they played heavy rock music, but there's no guitarist. It's just he plays the clavinet, runs through distortion, and then they have bass and drums, and it's super heavy. It's
cool. I love the idea of breaking out of the regular formula with the instruments. You know, that's like one of the things that makes Band-Maid so cool to me. You know, because they come out and they play these hard rock songs, but like with instruments that you wouldn't normally hear.
Yeah, it's got to be like full reimaginings. Like, like fully seriously, it's on piano. So like, just imagine how much they have to be basically rewritten to capture the same feel and vibe, but on something completely different.
Definitely. I can't wait to hear the bridge of that song because the bridge and battery to me is so cool. It's like one of my favorite Metallica bridges. So I can't wait to hear what she does with the piano on that. Everything's gonna sound so different. I love the idea of this.
She's covering "Burn" by Deep Purple. Like there's so much going on in that song, like on different instruments. How the heck?
Wave, apparently you reacted to the piano version of "Addicted" that she did with Azumi.
Oh, okay.
No recollection?
I've heard so many new Lovebites songs lately, but only once. So like, I'll have to go back to like watch my reaction to remember which song that was. But I remember reacting to one of their. I can't remember what the song was called, but where Miyako and Asami were singing just acoustically for like Asami's birthday or something. It wasn't Addicted, I don't think. It was something like Dreaming.
Rising?
Rising, yes. Thank you, Undead Ninja. But I'll have to go back and find my Addicted one to remember that.
So, how did she sound vocally? Do you remember?
Oh, really great. Like, it was my favorite performance I'd seen from her because it was not buried by any other instruments. And she was really living in the song, you know, like I could feel.
Are you talking about Asami or Miyako right now?
Asami.
Oh, okay. Was Miyako singing too? Because you said that they were both singing.
Oh, no. It was Asami singing, Miyako playing piano. Maybe she did some harmonies.
Okay.
But
Oh, I understand now. Yeah. Okay, that's cool, man. Yeah, I'm guessing there's not going to be any other tracks except for just like one piano track on this album. I'm gonna actually, while you guys are talking about the next thing, I'm gonna pull up just whatever she already has out there. Just curious.
cool.
Okay.
So the one I reacted to was all piano?
Yeah.
Cool. So she already has that out there. That's fun. All right. Well, I think that's it for Lovebites news on whatever you're pulling up, Champ.
Oh, I'm just pulling up what you were talking about right now, the one with Asami and Miyako doing Rising on the acoustic.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is a live performance. So I'm guessing that she actually just recorded it. They recorded it separately, like it's not just going to be pulled from this live performance. Because I don't see anything else outside of the live one.
I would imagine everything on this EP will be its own new version.
This was 8 months ago.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's something I'm really looking forward to now, actually, just because it's unique and different. And she's a world-class pianist. I'm pretty sure she started playing piano before she started playing guitar.
When she was 3, she started playing piano.
Yeah, that's freaking.
Oh, that explains a lot.
She didn't start playing guitar till she was like fucking
20 or something. Yeah, it's insane how good she is at both of them. Like I've never seen someone be that good at 2 different instruments. You know?
When you've got the brain for it, you know, like when you've got a mind that is capable of doing something so great, like what she was able to do with the piano, I'm guessing that aspect of your brain that most other people don't actually have probably makes it easier to pick up every instrument. I bet if she picked up drums tomorrow, she'd probably be better than all of us in 6 months, you know?
Oh, yeah.
She's actually plays drums.
Oh, there you go. Of course.
Yes. One video they showed them playing in the studio, and it showed them all taking turns on stuff. You could tell when she's sitting at the drum, she's.
Oh yeah,
Somebody,
that in the
somebody
stand and
commented
deliver
that-
video.
Yeah, and somebody comments like, "Yeah, she can legit play drums."
Yeah,
Not so
I
sure.
watched a short of her playing drums. I mean, she wasn't that good, but yeah, she definitely plays.
Well, it's the one that she probably hasn't put any time into,
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
if she did, she'd probably be very, very good. I always just assume with like musical geniuses that they could do whatever the hell they want. Whatever they set their mind to, they're capable of pulling off, Because I look at myself as a novice, as like an amateur, and it's like my brain is only capable of figuring out certain things. It's only capable of thinking about things in a certain way, and not the way that would ever allow me to write something that I've heard her write before, like even just like guitar solos. So if you've got that part of your brain, you could probably do anything with it.
Yeah, those guitar solos are so complex. Like I can't even. It's impossible to dissect them in real time because they're so fast and so much going into them.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I think they're the best. I do. I think Lovebites, when it comes to playing solos, I think they come up with the most creative ways to use both guitarists and combine them, and make them just sound the coolest and most technical and most intricate, as well as just sounding good.
Yeah.
I think they're the top of that.
I think part of that is because they're so classically inspired. Like I feel like when I compare them to Nemophila or something, it feels like they're more like metal inspired, like what already exists in rock and metal. But like Lovebites takes it from classical music, which there's so much more diverse of a pool there to get inspiration than just one genre of music, Which
I wish more bands would actually do that, because I like that's why I'm a big fan of Flesh God Apocalypse, because it's just they clearly have really strong classical roots, and even though their music is really, really heavy and brutal and death metal, it's also obviously spawning directly from classical music, not necessarily metal that spawned from classical music, but directly from classical music. I think more of that could exist too out there. I think that if bands did a little bit more of trying to, because like classical music is mostly set up in modes, right? As opposed to what most pop or rock music is set up in. And I think it would be cool to see more rock music and metal music kind of take the mode strategy and like bring us on a journey like classical music used to do. A lot of different changes, kind of slowly building, So
no rules.
It'd be cool to hear more of that.
Sweet. All right. Shall we move on to Band-Maid news?
Band-Maid news.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we got a few different things here from Band-Maid. First of all, Day of Maid's coming up in, 5 days? 4 days? 3 days? It's
10th,
what is
right?
it?
10th.
3 days.
Okay. Sweet. I'm getting
3
May
days.
10th mixed up with May 11th since Lovebites shows on the 11th. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you want to read this article along with us, it's over at the guysandguys.com website.
Yeah. All right, Ryan, take it away.
So Band-Maid asked fans to choose a song for their Day of Maid special. And they gave the options of Thrill, Real Existence, Freedom, and Don't You Tell Me. And Don't You Tell Me ended up winning the poll. But the cool thing was nothing was even over 30% between these three very different songs. It was almost mid-20s for everything.
Wow.
Well, low to high 20s. It's all within 20%. So
They got a great
that
catalog.
just shows you. You do that with any other popular bands from our childhood, and there'd probably be 2 songs that were battling it out and 2 that nobody gave a fuck about. But you could put any 4 songs from this band up there, and it'd probably end up the same way.
Are you surprised that Don't You Tell Me beat these songs?
No.
That's what I voted for.
Oh yeah, Thrill is it's kind of like Creep for Radiohead, man. It's the first song most people hear, and they refuse to play the song. And Band-Maid, they played it like once on the last tour. It's like they obviously
in Seattle.
They're obviously not super worried about playing it, although a lot of people want to hear it.
Yeah, I was
think they
lucky
just,
enough to hear it live. And yeah, I mean, it was fun, but like, just didn't get into it as much as their new stuff, because it is before they really developed the Band-Maid sound that makes
Right.
them stand out so much from everyone else.
I like to see them just make it their own, you know.
Yeah, I
But-
would actually like to hear almost like them do a remix of it.
I mean, that the solo in Thrill's one of my favorite solos Konami did. It's pretty different from what she ends up doing, you know, kind of the more recent stuff.
True.
Yeah,
A
I
lot
think
more
it-
solo-y than part of the music.
that's
oh, yeah,
true.
Good point.
But it's also like it's kind of like the part of the song that I don't know about you guys, but when she played that solo in Thrill, I was like, oh shit, she can really like, you know, go. But I also kind of started to think like, okay, but this is the best part of the song. Like this is the rest of the song. It could be probably a little better, you know, compared to some of the rest of their songs that they've made that are just amazing.
True.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty much Thrill, Real Existence, and Freedom were about even.
Yeah, what you're saying there, Ryan, about like Thrill, the guitar solo, it feels like another verse pretty much because it's pretty much the same thing the verse is doing underneath the solo.
Yeah,
But like when you think of Don't You Tell Me, when it goes into that instrumental section, even in the
it's
studio
completely-
version, forget that crazy 3-way thing that they did live, but even the studio version, when she goes into that cool like clean bendy style guitar and it just creates a completely different feel from the rest of the song.
Yeah. Thrill's definitely more like a standard kind of sludgy rock song. It's kind of what it, you know, follow not a formula, but it fits in with more with stuff we've been hearing. And Don't You Tell Me and Real Existence are like they have like complete departures for the solo sections and it just totally changes the mood. That's what I love about them. So
Me too. Would you think it was cool if they took like all their old music that they didn't personally write, like the stuff that was being written for them in the first like album or two or whatever, and rewrote them, but like with today's talent and like, you know, them writing it instead of other people helping them?
I think it'd be cool. You know, I mean, there's definitely a spot for how it was. And I think they probably feel the same way. Like this is where we were at the time, and they totally respect the writers that were helping them out.
Yeah.
I think it would be really cool to have them kind of like, well, you know, like Akane, the stuff she would add to some of those songs would just be insane.
Yeah, because
And, I mean, all of them. You're right. It would be interesting to hear, like, oh well, now you know what would Misa do differently than what she's doing then? Shit,
right? Like, because sometimes you hear them like even with newer songs, but they'll come on and they'll do like a new intro for a song when they play live, and it's like they've done that for a couple of their other tracks. Sorry, let me turn this off. They've done that for a couple of their other older tracks where they add like an intro or something like that. But I would love to hear. I mean, even the most recent concert when they did Puzzle live, they changed some stuff in Puzzle, you know, from the recorded version. So I would love to hear like them take like I don't know, maybe their like favorite 10 songs from before they were fully writing their own albums completely, and then like redo them in the style that they do today, and just see what they would change. You know, if it was all up to them, what would we have changed in these moments? Because the first thing I think about in Thrill is that there's not a lot of transitions. It's kind of like going from like the main riff into the verse into the chorus type of thing, right? Like transitions are very small. And today they do transitions for almost every section where they go into another part. So I totally think that some stuff would be changed, even if it's just little minute details here and there.
yeah. There's even stuff they changed now from when I saw them to Tokyo Garden Theater, like the parts Konami plays, like some stuff she was playing before is now part of the backing track and she's just playing something else. And I wonder if that's just because she wants to do something different and she has so many parts she can choose from. Like there's some key moments I was waiting for, I think in like Sense maybe, that just weren't there. I'm like, what where's those two notes I wanted to hear, you know? But it was quieter in the backing track and she was playing a different part.
Where's
So
those two notes out?
Yeah, right. You're waiting for
I want to
it.
hear those two notes.
You're waiting for it. Yeah, I mean, and I think, you know, I'm not saying that like those songs as they are currently constructed, there's anything wrong with them. I like them very much. I just always think it's cool when bands grow and progress, and then like, you know, let's see what they would do today. Versus
Maybe if they
yesterday.
did that, they'd be more, you know, more happy to play them if they didn't feel like they were playing something they were being tied down to, I guess, or
Like it's
you know,
already a
like,
finished product.
we're beyond this, you know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard not like, listen, let's be totally honest here. When they played the Babymetal show and they played Thrill, I mean, they looked kind of bored playing that song. Like, and it was the first time that I've ever seen them live and been like, they don't seem super into this. And it was only that song. And I think it was mostly like Akane just kind of being like,
Yeah, it was the first song I saw from them, and it pulled me in.
Yeah, and it's a good song. That's the other thing.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
good song, especially if you've never heard them before. You're like, oh shit, like who the fuck are they? This is awesome.
A bass solo and a guitar solo.
Yeah.
This is it's interesting. It's like a double-edged sword for me because I just we saw Paolo Nutini not too long ago, Rosie's favorite artist, and he, with all the songs from his first album, he did this. They were completely reimagined versions that, you know, completely recomposed, different chords, just singing the same lyrics, some different melodies for the lyrics. And I thought it was really cool to witness that live, but I was also like, man, I really wanted to hear him sing it the way it was on the album because
Man,
I love that.
I can see that too.
Yeah,
If I
totally.
saw Metallica and they're like, oh, we updated to what the shit they're doing now. I'd be like, no, play Battery the way you played it. I don't want to hear this new shit. So I get you. Beastie Boys did that too. They never, their live stuff, if you listen to the tapes, then hear them live, everything was almost completely different live. They'd have like these a few elements that were the same from the studio shit, but everything else is totally different.
I think that's cool, man. I mean, I know, I get the idea of it. You want to hear what you already know, you know, but like that shit immerses me, you know, like I was talking last week about how Blackpink did their show at Coachella and they did all remixes for every song. Yeah. And like, I loved it, man. Cause it was just like, they've added more, it's more, you know, intricate. There's more stuff to pay attention to type of thing, but I can totally see it from the other end too.
It does make it feel like you're really witnessing something special because like, this is the first tour where they've played these songs this way, and like, you know, you have to be here to get this experience from this artist.
Okay, let's jump into the chat right now for a second because Mr. Allen has shown up under the Deco Deck name, and he's talking about the show that he just witnessed. And the first words out of his mouth were, "Holy fick, guys, Babymetal was awesome, best show ever." So that's some high praise.
Oh, it was freaking awesome.
Yeah, it was freaking awesome, man. And then he said Lordy was phenomenal also. Who, I mean, after 40 years? How long has it been? 30 years, right? 31 years. They better be awesome at this, you know, after 31 years of playing together. But that's really cool, man. Dang. Way better in person, he says.
Screw the critics is all I have to say. Is that including yourself?
Cool. They convinced people to get into it. Lordy was badass. Song about the devil being their bitch. I'm sold. Cool. Yeah, I like that. That's a good. It's a good concept right there. Well, you're getting me excited, Alan, because you know we're all going to see them too when they come over here. So hopefully it's just as good.
How big is that? The venue he's at? Does anyone know?
Pretty big, dude. He had a little video he shared on the Discord, and it was a big venue. Oh, the floor was big, and then there's balconies around the sides and back. So.
Yeah, if you could show that would be cool.
Where the heck did it just go? Yeah, I'll work on this. The download box isn't popping up. Okay, well, I'll just move Discord over here.
Huh?
I'm trying to get the video without, like, showing our whole chat.
I hear you.
All right. Dang. So it's pretty huge.
Yeah, there are a lot of people there, man.
Dang.
Yeah, Alan
looks like
up
a packed show.
Starts freaking lagging. He's not even here.
Oh, are we lagging?
We were. We
were. Dang.
We were, Alan. But that was Alan. Yeah, Alan brings lag with him.
See, Alan traveled to get like the full Babymetal experience because they're at this huge venue. Like he's gonna get the big production. I'm really curious if that big production, how it's gonna carry over to the 2,000 capacity venue I'm gonna see them in. You know,
we're gonna get way different experiences than he did, but also it might be even more like. So we're gonna have to get Alan and sit him down and tell us exactly what it was like over there. But like, you know, they weren't the headliners here, right? Like they were playing as the second to last band. So I don't know if being a headliner, it means that they'll be given more production and more like, time and setup and stuff like that. While when they come down here, they might be the headliner, right? Because we don't know.
Exclusive Babymetal video on the Discord.
Okay, exclusive Babymetal performance video.
Sweet.
For everybody live right
We're
now.
We're going to get shut down for this?
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay,
we can have an early
taking
day.
The chance.
He's so close. What's that? Probably pause it for good measure, huh?
Yeah, just in case. I mean, her voice sounds like really raw and good right there. I love that.
Yes.
Looks like, dude, that kind of sucks. Like Sabaton, it's like I don't think it's part of the stage. There's like sandbags and fucking barbed wire and shit blocking people's view. That's shitty.
But it's also kind of cool.
Not really, dude.
It's kind of cool.
They're both blocked out by pillars if they go in the wrong spot.
I was worrying about that because I was watching fan cam footage from other shows, like in Europe and stuff, and I saw these pillars and I was like, man, that kind of sucks that like you gotta like stand on your tippy toes to try to see them, and then they get blocked.
Is it it's a safety measure to make sure people don't come on the stage?
I think it's part of Sabaton's war obsessed.
Oh,
okay. I was wondering because I was like, man, what's up with that? But it's part of Sabaton's set. I didn't even think of that.
That makes sense. I think it looks kind of cool. It is annoying that you'd have to stand on your tippy toes, but I do think the barbed wire with Babymetal behind it looks pretty badass.
Yeah, it does. As long as you're not like with one of these pillars between you and Sue the whole time, and you're like, what did I pay for?
Yeah, that would suck.
Got rid of the guy at the phone. Now I got a goddamn pillar in my way.
Alan cried at the intro music. Oh.
Of course he did.
Shocker.
He cries more than I do.
Alan can cry to music. I have never been able to do such a thing. I don't know. He feels it so much harder than I ever have. I'm a little jealous of his ability to get so immersed into a song that he feels the feelings.
Dude, I cry at like old Disney movies all the time. Yeah, where there's like parent problems and someone dies. But like, I think the only song that made me cry was the song Miho wrote about her dad. You know, we're playing it live, and she started crying. So then, of course, I started crying.
Dude, wait till you're sitting there watching some tear-jerking movie, and then you look over at your kid. Then you'd be like, you're already doing that. You're done for.
Yeah, dude. See, that's the thing. I didn't start crying to movies until after I had a kid also. So if you're already crying, bro, you are like 10 steps ahead, man. The second you sit, and this actually that reminded me of something, because my son, he's 15, right? So he doesn't cry unless I like take away his PlayStation, But he's not crying in any movies. And when we watched Avengers Endgame, and spoiler alert, Iron Man kicks the bucket.
What?
Oh no!
God dang it!
I turned over and I saw tears coming out of his eyes, and I was like, "That was it for me." I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe my 15-year-old is crying."
Yeah, I cried at that too.
Freaking, when Spidey went, dude, he was crying then.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and like seeing a teenage boy crying is hard. It's hard because they don't cry at like. Yeah, exactly.
Like with songs are like what 3 minutes long, but especially with Endgame, where you have like a full trilogy plus several other movies to get to know Tony's character and see how far he came from what he was to literally sacrificing his life, and it's like you've had so much time to get to know and love this person, and then
10 years, a whole decade,
and you're like, oh.
I know, it's rough, bro. That was a rough moment for all of us, I think.
Yeah.
But I will say I cried. So I have cried at one song ever, and weirdly enough, it was a Babymetal song, and it was Starlight. It was after their guitarist died, and they wrote the song for him about like how he. I don't know if you guys know the story, but like they had a guitarist that fell off of like a star watching tower, and that's how he died. So like it was just like a just an accident out of nowhere, right? And his main hobby was watching stars that night, right? So they wrote a song for him called Starlight, and the middle of it breaks down, and they sing this part, this like really melodic, soft part, and just the lyrics in it, it got me, man. I was just like, oh my god, it's so crazy, because like I was thinking about how like these girls knew this guy since they were like, you know, some of them were like 11 years old, right? Like they grew up with this guy, and then he was gone. That's crazy.
That's Mikio? That's how he died?
Yep, that was Mikio.
And Starlight's written for him?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I had
and
no
it's
idea.
Probably my favorite song by Babymetal too. I like it, just like technically speaking, I really love that song too. So it's got a great message, and it's a great written song, and that one got me in the heart spot. But that was the only time.
Dang. Yeah, that emotional depth adds so much, because like I was talking about before, you've gotten this time to get to know Mikio, and like loved his unique style of guitar, and he's been with these girls this whole time, and then something so insane happens and he's gone, and it's like, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like you feel enough of it for yourself as a fan, but when you start to think about the people that were surrounded and how young they were growing up with him, it's so much harder, you know?
Oof. That's what I was thinking about. I would just watch the Metal Galaxy concert, which was right after that, I think the year after, and I was just thinking about how hard that would be for, they're basically kids, to go out there and do this after losing someone they've literally grown up with and been working with for so long.
Yeah, dude, crazy. You got to give them credit, man. They are professionals. They have always been professionals ever since they were like little kids, you know, and now they're still doing it as adults. So I love Babymetal, man. Like, I know we talked a lot of like, you know, coming up with their album. We were like talking about, this is ever going to come out, and we kind of mess around and stuff like that about them. But ultimately, like, they're to me, they're like one of the coolest musical acts that's come out in the last decade. I think they're just like amazing. I can't wait to see them live.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Well, thank you, Alan, for sharing these videos. Did you guys want to check out this other video real quick?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool.
What song is that?
Is that
we couldn't hear it.
Yeah, me and Ryan couldn't hear it.
Oh, you couldn't hear it? Was it Gimme Chocolate?
Oh, was it? I just heard the
Oh. I don't know. I'm not even through their discography yet, so I don't know the songs by name, but the one that's
Did they go? Yeah,
it was Gimme Chocolate.
Because that's Gimme Chocolate.
Yeah.
I love that riff too, man. That's so good. It's so good. It's so catchy.
Sick. Oh man, I can't wait to see them. But anyway.
Me too, and I hope they headline. I love Death Clock too, but I hope they headline over Death Clock.
Choreo is amazing for that. Yeah, I'm surprised how excited I am for that choreo. Like, just to be able to watch whichever part, whether it's them or the band that I want. Because I, don't get enough of the band for my personal taste.
You mean like when you're watching like music videos?
Yeah, or live videos. You'll get like 1 second of guitar and then it's back.
Yeah, that's actually why I was really happy in the Mirror Mirror video that they actually showed some of the band members playing.
Oh yeah,
that was like one of the first times that I noticed that actually happening on an official music video for them.
It was interesting because like was it the Tokyo Dome show I watched? They were in, like, it showed them all the time, I felt like, but I don't know. Anyway, the choreo is still a cool experience. So we covered this Band-Maid stuff pretty well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. All right. Next, Babybeard topples buildings. What? Spreads optimism in maxi single Twisted Kaiju Tale.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means, but we can read the article here
to
try to explain
single?
it a little bit. Maybe they mean like maximum. maximum single.
It's just a single with more than 1 or 2 songs. Should be a bigger.
Oh, okay.
Not quite
So
an
like
EP,
Sense.
but-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Champ, you want to take it away?
All right. Later, Alan. He's gonna go enjoy the rest of the show. He says he'll be live later for everybody.
Sweet.
Sure. So, Babybeard is back with a brand new maxi single. Following a slate of international appearances, the blisteringly cute Twisted Kaiju Tale began streaming globally on April 26th. Released via overseas distributor Setsuzoko Records, the Max single features full and instrumental versions of the title track, Twisted Kaiju Tale, and Opta Squad. their names are cool. Both tracks are composed and produced by Tokyo-based Swedish musician Endigo of Drag Race Sweden fame, with lyrics by Ladybeard himself.
Nice.
It looks like there's a little, you want to click on that? See what it's...
Yeah, we got, just from the thumbnail here, we got 2 songs and then 2 instrumental versions of the songs. That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
What is this video?
Oh, it must just be playing the song?
Mm.
Okay, we better not play too much of that. But
Okay.
cool.
So check out Twisted Kaiju Tale over by Babybeard, who when we've had Mr. Beard over on our podcast before.
Yeah.
So if you want to check out,
Pretty entertaining interview.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. He
carried us through that with us getting up at 3 in the morning.
yeah, on Thanksgiving nonetheless. And I got to give his manager credit too, because she kept us all on track. Maybe we need a manager. She kept everybody right on track. She was good at her job.
We got to get Andrew to just be the host of the stream,
Monitor,
and then
yeah.
he can mute us whenever he wants.
He'll just walk over and just, guys, come on, no.
Pretty cool though. It Twisted Kaiju tells the story of a giant monster rising from the depths to attack Tokyo. So like a Godzilla,
yeah. It sounds like it's about Godzilla.
Yeah. Well, they got movies about kaiju.
Oh, really?
What's the fucking? There's been a couple movies where they built these huge freaking mech robot things to fight off the kaiju that are coming out of the earth and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
But
kaiju
not
really.
Godzillas, but
Yeah, kaiju just means giant Japanese monster, right? Like,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that refers to anything that's like a huge monster from Japan.
Pacific Rim. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that movie. Dang, that was a good movie. I think, from what I remember.
One of the most
don't think I
scientifically
ever saw
accurate movies ever.
That sounded really true. All right, cool. Well, look out for that. And next, we got some news from Deviloof. Teases overseas tour for next year.
Have either of you listened to any Deviloof yet?
A little bit. Can't really say what they sound like for me.
I did a while back, and it scared the crap out of me. It was
now I want to listen to them.
Yeah, you might like it.
Cool. Well, here it says vocalist Kaisuke from Deviloof shares a video message with fans worldwide following the band's first major EP, Damned, and its release concert, Ruin. Yeah, they choose a lot of words that are kind of scary, don't they?
I don't think it's going to be a very positive outlook type of heavy band.
This might be one of those few Japanese metal bands that don't have the positive message that we've come to get.
Hanging out with Duran Gray, playing
Yeah,
cards and
exactly.
shit.
Right, that's how they stand out, huh?
Playing bloody cards. The video touches on each of the tracks on the EP, describing the elements and inspiration, giving us a sense of how dynamic it is.
Cool.
Toward the end of the video, Kaisuke mentions that the band is eager to tour overseas next year, now that COVID is over, or improving. The cancellation of the European tour of 2020. So they were supposed to go on tour in 2020, and they couldn't because of COVID.
Oh, dang.
It was disappointing, but they're excited at the prospect of finally being able to perform overseas and invite fans to come enjoy the show together.
Oh, and we got that video right here. Let's check it out.
どうも、デビルフのボーカルのケイスケです。
And it's got subs.
EP ダムドをリリースしました。今作はヘビーミュージックとブルータルデスミュージックを完全に融合させたリード曲のダムから始まり、80s のスラッシュメタルのリフと電子音をミックスさせたザ・ブラックエルサー、ライブノリを重視したアフターライフ、儚くも美しいメロディーが際立つインスト曲のテルブシコラー、 そしていろんな旋律が絡み合い美しくもそしてエモくも感じるファルセットかなりバラエティに富んだ作品となっております。ぜひいっぱい聴いてください。それと2020年は EU ツアー2022年は南米ツアーと行く予定やったんですけどコロナのせいで中止になってしまい申し訳ございませんでした。
Is the music playing in the background?
ようやくコロナも
That's his video.
来年こそは海外
Yeah, there's some heavy. I'm trying my hardest to turn on original sound for you guys while it's playing, but give me 1 second here. I think that's what I need to do so you guys can hear.
I mean, we can hear his voice. We can't really hear the music in the background though, but that's okay.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Plus, I can't understand what he's saying anyway. So
ずっと国外でライブしたいと思ってたんでやっと海外でライブができると思うと今から楽しみでございます。海外の皆さんデビューフのライブすごい楽しいから絶対来てください。よろしくお願いします。それではデビューフのボーカルのケイスケでした。バイバイ。
Can we summarize this for the people listening?
He basically
go ahead,
said,
Ryan.
I wasn't right. If you were reading it, go ahead, man.
Here's the summary.
I can't hear any of the music, and basically, what they want to play live. They were going to play, and they couldn't, so that's what they're doing. I don't know.
Yeah, the summary was basically what we read before the video came on. He was just reiterating that stuff. He was just saying that we're sorry that we didn't get to play overseas in Europe, but we are going to be going live next to America next year. So look out for that.
Sweet.
There's a
And
chance
listen
I'll
to the
check 'em out.
EP. Cool.
Yeah,
He doesn't look as scary as the music sounds.
it's like a nice fight, like a nice fella.
That's how most metal goes, right? They look scary, but you talk to them and they're the sweethearts.
True. All right. Koya, which we talked about earlier. But to remind people, they have their new music video out, Make You Regret, and their full, what is it, an album, Ryan, or an EP?
I think EP. I think there's only not a whole lot of tracks on it.
Okay. That's out now. And I guess there's a 35-second teaser here we should be fun playing a little bit from.
Definitely, I was the one in shit closing when you were with me.
Okay. Whoops. I mean, every snippet I've heard from this sounds different. Did you guys hear that?
Well,
I really like it.
I was watching Kiyoshi put out an instrumental version of her song "Change," and I played along to that on a live stream, and then I checked out this album, and the first song is the same chord progression. I was like, wait a minute, it's different key but the same chord progression. I was like, oh, okay, right on.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty indicative of what the rest of the album is like. It's just good, solid kind of pop rock with some really cool solos in it instead of shitty, boring solos.
No solos,
nice.
really. Like,
Right.
Yeah. That's cool, man. I mean, I like the overall, just the kind of sound of it, the vibe, the heavy bass still in there, but carrying the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only 5 tracks on it, so I would say it's an EP.
Yeah, and again, we talked about this earlier in the stream when we were talking about Ryan's week, so if you want more on that, go check that out. But Crossfaith, the Bones 10th anniversary tour, coming to 47 areas. Is that the name of the tour? Or are they coming to 47 areas?
I don't know. It's in quotes.
Looks like
It's
there's
the
only
name of the
one
tour.
date here, 7/17/2023. Cool.
So I clicked on the link down there to show the tour dates, and it looks like they're playing. I don't think they're playing 47 shows, but I see 7.
All in
So
Japan,
it
pretty much?
looks like the Bones 10th anniversary tour. It says it's 47 areas. Zepp Fukuoka. And if you click on that, it doesn't give anything outside of that one date.
They
But
play it
it
in
look-
June.
Yes, they're playing in June twice. Once at the Satanic Carnival, and one at the
yeah.
Dead Pop Festival. I love the names that they choose for these, man. Satanic Carnival, Dead Pop Festival, and the Bones.
Is
6/17,
Deviloof
I'll-
playing?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Will
so
you be there?
you're gonna be there, man.
Well, I might be in a different part of the.
There are 47 prefectures in Japan.
Okay. There
Okay.
you go.
Oh, okay. That ties it together. Thank you, whoever said that.
Simno.
Oh, of
Satanic
course.
carnival. I'm sure the wife would be happy to go to a satanic carnival while we're in Japan. It's cheap. I don't know where exactly we're gonna be, but
It's probably like
she's already a little
$300.
leery. Already a little leery because I got three shows lined up 3 days in a row. Like the first week we're there, because every time we go to a show here, it's like we got to travel to it, stand around for hours, and then you got to go stand inside. I'm like, this will be a little different. It's gonna be closer.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like here.
So there's a couple other bands that you might know that are actually going to play at that festival. Besides Crossfaith, it looks like of the one Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to be there. There's a bunch of bands. I'm not going to read them all, but Prompts. Have you guys heard of Prompts?
No.
I know. So Captain Dusty, I think he's a follower of like all of our channels. Captain Dusty Farts.
We
over
hung
there.
out with him in Boston.
Yeah, I hung out with him in New Jersey too.
Nice.
He's asked me. Yeah, Captain Dusty.
That's the
Farts.
facts.
He asked me to check out a couple Prompt songs, and they are no lie one of the heaviest bands I've ever heard. I mean, like they are straight up deathcore,
I kind of want to go just because it's called the Satanic Carnival. I'm
right? But I'd be
see there should be.
But if I went there, I wouldn't necessarily want it to just be a show. I'd want there to be a carnival with like all kinds of satanic shit.
Like a
all over
literal
the place.
satanic carnival.
Yes,
Get
exactly.
me out of here. This is
Like I want the floor to open and try to pull me down while I'm walking through there, man.
All right. Ryujin has a new
Ryujin.
guitar. Oh,
Right.
yeah. From Gize. Didn't they change the band name?
Oh yeah,
they
that's
did,
right.
didn't they? It's kind of
Yeah.
late for the signature month.
It finally came in 3 years after
Whoops.
we made it. Well, that's a sweet looking guitar, though.
It's very nice. It's
take
Jackson. I love Jacksons. That my favorite guitar I've ever had was a Jackson.
It's like a Jackson
Yeah.
Kelly.
I love their
Kelly
inlays.
You gonna
Me
show-
too. That was why I got it. The inlays
Yeah.
look so cool.
Cool.
It's like a mirrored finish, a gold mirrored finish.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's definitely got a reflection. I don't know how
yeah,
mirrored it is.
That does look like it could be the ceiling.
Yeah, it's showing the sky. I think it's just reflective, and the ceiling is like that color.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
I mean, either way, it looks really cool. I love the design of it.
Yeah. Very
It
nice.
is weird though that it says Gizzy. it is weird that since that doesn't exist anymore.
That's right. The band's Ryujin now.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
That's right. Okay. God, it is confusing.
Oh, okay. So he put out guitar lesson? That's what's going on here. Sorry.
It's cool today.
I should have translated it sooner. He has guitar lessons available that you can sign up for?
It looks like it. So if you open the link, it
Oh.
literally says /school. I love that. But yeah, there's an option: 60-minute basic course, 45-minute basic course, 30-minute, and then one lesson for 5,000. Oh, I'm curious now. So 30 minutes, one lesson is 5,000. What is that, JPU?
Yeah.
Let's see how much that's actually worth over here. I
Yen?
wonder. Is that yen?
Yeah.
5,000 yen to USD is
Oh,
$37, man. You got a lesson from Ryujin for $37. Not too shabby.
that's
bad.
a 30-minute one right here?
That's the 30-minute one lesson one, yeah.
Nice. Oh, so sorry everyone. I thought I had the other screen on. Here's the guitar for that we were just talking about that no one could see.
It was the greatest guitar I've never
If
seen.
you're on Spotify, you really don't give a shit.
That's right.
All right.
So
Thank
either
you.
the ceiling's yellow or it's a gold finish. Can't really tell.
And then they just effed up this one spot here. It's cold finish.
Yeah. I mean, it would be really cool though to be able to say, like, if you're like a young guitar player that's just learning, to be able to say, hey, yeah, I learned from Ryujin from Gizze,
Yeah.
like, it was pretty cool.
No
Like,
kidding.
you could just do that.
Cool. All right. Next. Mook. How do you say this again? Muku?
Muku. 25th anniversary tour. Timeless. Ho Subasa Kakse. Shibuya Open Air Concert Hall. Thank you, Sold Out.
All
Thank you for
right.
the final performance of Ryujin Gokusei Tour and MC the announcement of the international foreign performance at the end of the year.
Yeah, so this is their
Nice.
25th anniversary year, I guess, and they're celebrating it everywhere that they go.
Wow.
Dang, that is a wide angle lens.
Yeah, it is. They're cool shots though.
Yeah.
And it looks like a lot of people are going to their shows also.
Hell yeah, man.
Is this the same venue where Now Nyan is? I've been seeing this place all the time. It's got such distinct walls. Cool.
It'd be a pretty crazy show, man. That band is all over the place.
I still need to hear more of their music. I think I've only heard like one song.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
one
it's not
Band-Maid
enough.
covered, Honey.
Yeah, probably.
Dang.
Because they got stuff that sounds like Corn. They got stuff that sounds like that Honey song. And they got other stuff that sounds like I don't even know, like 80s rock stuff. It's crazy.
And they just got this massive orchestra. What is this, 20 or 12 people?
Holy crap.
Dang.
Oh yeah, so it's like a whole symphonic thing, huh? I love it.
Wow.
Very nice. Must have a
Cool.
big sound. All right. Nemophila has a new video out, a cover, I believe.
Yeah.
Survive, Said the Prophet by Mukan Kanjo. Sorry about that. It's up now. Should we check out a little snippet? We got a
Always.
54-second clip here.
何も感じなかったよね考え直してもあの景色を求めて
You guys hear that at all?
No.
I was redlining over here.
Whatever.
Did I blow your
Right.
eardrums out over there?
We'll hear the whole thing later. I could hear her vocals. They sounded good.
Okay, cool. I just looked at my meter in OBS and it's literally red at the top. So hopefully I didn't blow anyone's eardrums out. Sorry, Ollie, fantastic. But cool.
You can't send a super chat, Midwest Metal? I'm not sure exactly why. Let me take a quick look for you.
That's so weird that happens. But yeah, they've been pretty consistent.
It's letting me. I'm not sure. You might have to just reset the stream.
So have they been putting out covers like every Friday? Waterwalker mentioned Nemophila Friday.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Wait, next time you play a clip, just turn it down to about halfway.
Okay. Sorry about that, people. Here, let me try again without blowing people's eardrums.
僕は無感情なの
Ooh. Maya sounds good. So they're keeping on top of their game, staying sharp, doing all these covers while they're not touring. Like they're
Yeah,
not-
and I love that about them. Again, like this is one of the things that has given them the momentum that they have right now. It's the fact that they haven't let up at all since they started. They showed up as a band, and there's been no weeks. There's been no longer than like 2 weeks without getting some sort of new material from Nemophila. So I think it really pushes them.
Yeah.
Radio Rafa in the chat says, looks like they're doing covers of bands who are playing with them on their next tour.
Oh,
Wow.
So that
Look
could be
for
a
a Hanabiye
Hanabiye cover,
cover.
which would be freaking awesome.
I'd love to hear that. I'd
If
love to
they're
hear
doing
that.
That's what they're doing. That's really awesome, man.
What
That's
is-
showing
Community we got.
the amount,
Yeah, I mean,
the amount
and-
of respect.
Hey, we've been talking about how it would be cool if they did a song that was like a little closer to their genre at some point. I mean, Hanabiye is pretty close to Nemophila genre.
Yeah, I wish I could see
By
that
the
show.
way, didn't Hanabiye recently lose their drummer? Was
Yeah,
that?
the drummer just split right before the tour.
And they have that tour going? Oh my gosh. That's
Somebody
so
learned on the RV from place to place.
sweet. Oh, really?
No, I don't know. I'm just, somebody had to learn the drums somehow, somewhere.
Or
It
was
seems
this
like
the
it
one
came
that
pretty quickly.
said she'd be finishing out the shows, but then she's done?
Oh, maybe that.
I think I
I'm not-
remember
I'm not
hearing
sure.
that, but okay, Yoyoka, she put out a Carpenters cover recently, just a few days ago, 2 days ago. But she also put out a Sting cover recently that I'm more intrigued with because it was honestly the most impressive song I've ever seen her play. With like polyrhythms, just
They're doing
absolute.
some Stuart
craziness.
Copeland stuff.
Well, it wasn't the Police. It was like a drummer that worked with just Sting. I can't remember his name. I hadn't heard of him before, because I just assumed it was Stuart
okay,
Copeland because it's a really similar style. Where the heck is that? Sorry for all this scrolling, everyone. I just wanted to play.
I didn't even know Sting was like. I don't know any Sting solo songs. I'm trying to
probably
think.
know more than you think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can name some Police songs, but not Sting solo right off the top of my head.
Sorry for all this scrolling. I'm just trying to find like a snippet from that cover.
Mm-hmm. The Yoyoka one.
Yeah. Well, I'll find it here. You guys talk about Sting,
Okay.
and I'll find the cover real quick.
So Ryan, what Sting songs would we know?
Well, he's got
You're
12
looking it
solo
up too,
albums.
huh? Holy shit! Jesus.
What happened?
He's got 12 solo albums.
Oh my gosh.
And I can't name a single song. That's crazy, man. I know
Yeah, I
the
know,
wrestler
yeah.
Sting better than I know the musician Sting.
I think he has a regular gig in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, because
Oh man, he already did the.
when her family was there, they saw him play a set, like him and Maroon 5 and someone else. But I wonder if he's got a regular slot there.
Oh,
Does anyone
people
know?
in the comments are saying "Desert Rose" is one of his most popular songs, but I that doesn't say
You
that
know,
doesn't
I'm
ring a
looking
bell
at the
for
names
me.
of the songs. Nothing's ringing a bell either. Maybe we don't know any Sting solo songs.
I gotta ask my mom.
Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner is his name for real. His name's not Sting.
What?
I know why you changed it. Go to Matthew Thomas Sumner.
I'm
You
listening
sound just
to,
like
Tony
him. How'd
Sting.
you do that? All right. I'm just going
I'm
to play
listening
this.
to Desert Rose right now, and I can tell you wholeheartedly, I've never heard the song in my life.
I just watched a movie where he played.
I can relate to that.
Oh, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. He played the father of one of the kids in the movie.
What? He's an actor?
Yeah,
Hmm.
he's a pretty convincing jerk of a father.
Wow. All right.
So good for you, Sting. Why are we talking about Sting?
Because Yoyoka
We're
covered
killing time.
his song called
What the fuck are we going? What's going on?
Because I told you to.
Oh, shit.
Boss Man Wave in the house.
Yoyoka covered 7 Days by Sting, and
Okay.
this blew my mind more than anything I've ever seen her play. Like,
All right.
I don't know if we'll be able to capture it in a snippet. Thing's gonna claim the stream now. But did you guys hear that at all? The drumming?
Not really.
Oh.
Not really,
I
unfortunately.
don't know
No, I brought up
how-
the original video so I could hear what's going on. It's pretty weird stuff, man.
Well, hopefully the people in the stream heard that, because if you haven't given Yoko a chance yet, go check out this song, because it's mind-blowing, the type of polyrhythmic stuff she's doing and the ghost notes and just how solid it is. Really awesome performance. Highly recommend. Anyway,
Very
I
cool.
guess
No,
we
we
got
gotta
to
listen to that.
learn about Sting today. All right. And then finally, Sega has...
Ooh.
Whoa. Who wants to take this one?
I gotcha.
All right.
So, Sega, recent tweet from them says Galnarius Special Live Revolution for the Future.
Hell yeah.
We know Galnarius. We've actually reacted to them over on the Guys and Guys Patreon, I believe. 2023 open at 15:30. I'm guessing this is JST time. Start at 16:30 JST time, 6,800 yen to get in there. And it looks like it's just a big show with Galnarius and Sega together, which are
Awesome.
really, really good bands. And
Nice.
there's also a band called Arc Royal with them. I haven't heard of them yet. Oh,
Some
and
of
and another one, but it's all in Japanese, so I don't know what they're actually called.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
Ryan,
One of
isn't Sega kind of a newer band?
Yeah, they've been around for a couple of years, but they're gaining a lot of ground now. And Peter Lim from Made News Network turned me onto them over via Twitter, and I checked them out, and I was immediately like hooked on them. And then every song I listened to was just as good as the first one. They're really, really good band. It's the first I'm going to be seeing them in Japan, and
Nice.
they're pretty active on Twitter. They're doing a tour right now, so they're putting stuff up from every show. It's really cool.
Oh, yeah. I reacted to them on a live stream. Yeah. They're pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I've heard
voice is
one song
insane.
from them too. I think it was the one that Ryan sent us over in Discord, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. And Galnarius has been around for a while, haven't they?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. They're touring with this newer band or playing with them.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. All right. Now, I think that brings us to our top 10.
Top 10, top 10, top 10.
First
We
of
do
all,
this every show now.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was in the chart, so I'm just following what Allie told me to do. We got new entries this week. Is this Haze or Haze? I do this every time. With Scrunchy is
Haze.
Tight. Maki Oyama with My Only Hero. Mari Hamada with Black
Hold on.
Rain.
Scrunchy is tight.
Scrunchy is tight.
All right,
Dude.
right on. I mean,
It's like that feeling you get when you wear socks for too long and your hair is being
okay.
pulled all
Gotcha.
day.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Gatrick Spin with Kachi Kachiyama, the one they are asking for reactions to. So if you have a
yeah.
camera, go react to it. Try to usurp Ryan.
Jump on the bandwagon, you freaking slackers. Now you like them all of a sudden.
Scrubs.
Oh, Antithesis Trigger. I just I reacted to that recently too. That was a wild song.
Why
I
is it
wonder-
68 and 69 by that.
These are the new they're just appearing on the list for the first time, right?
Yeah, it looks like
Okay.
Broke by the Scream, that song Kagero, is that I wonder if that's a cover of Extra Pan or if that's an original from them.
from Olive Deepa. I just recently heard this artist. Or from Make My Day. I don't know. That's a good question for Simno. Cool. And another Gatrick Spin, the Come Up chapter from Line Cube Shibuya.
Oh, live video, cool.
And another puzzle, not Band-Maid, from Kataru Karuta. That's a tongue twister. All right.
Okay.
How do I work this? Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
they're on the top. There's a 10.
So, number 10, Galileo Galilei with Natsuzora on the first take.
They fell down 2 spots.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's right here. Man, I got to relearn how to read these. They formed in 2007? I didn't realize they were such OGs. Cool.
For a while.
Number 9, Babymetal with the one unfinished version on the first take. No surprise that the second appearance by Babymetal on the first take has made it to the top 10. Number 8, Mirror Mirror. I think this is my all-time favorite Babymetal song.
It's so good. It is so good. And you know what's crazy? I hear a lot of the Babymetal fans not being the hugest fan of it.
Really?
Saying that it's maybe like a middle of the tier on the album. And I think this is like top 5 all-time
What?
Babymetal songs.
This song single-handedly inspired me to want a 7-string guitar because the riff is so good. I'm surprised to hear that it's a mid song for some people. All right, number 7, Atarashii Gakko with Janai Dayo. Did I say that right? I don't think
Check
I've.
that one out.
Yeah, same. Number 6. Oh, it's up 3 spots, by the way. Very nice.
Cool. They're picking up a lot of speed, man. They're getting a lot of people hearing them.
Yeah, I love it. Last year
They're
they started
working
doing like commercials and stuff. Like I saw them in like I think it was like a Verizon commercial or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're getting the promotion out there too.
That's awesome. I also think the first take they just did caught a lot of eyes. I know for me,
Yeah.
it made me more curious about their other stuff. But Simno says they're doing rock in this song, Janai Dayo. So that makes me even more curious.
I've heard them do a little rock before. Like the first song I heard from them was kind of like this jazz rock fusion song. They have a good guitarist with them, like and a really good drummer. So when they do veer into that territory, it's pretty cool.
Sorry, I just saw the chat. They fell down 2 spots. And then I was like, nice. Babymetal Monochrome stated the same, I think, with the first take version. Holding steady. Ado also holding steady with New Genesis Saitama Super Arena, that live performance she put out. It's pretty cool. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Yes. Yeah, this is the one where I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago. I'm pretty sure this was the one where like she's a silhouette.
Yes.
Like she's on the stage, but she's like a black silhouette the whole time. So the lighting kind of makes so that you can't actually see what she looks like. It's pretty cool. She sounded great.
Yeah. Her live vocals were pretty amazing. Number
Otto, a new song coming in a few days, says Mikoto, by the way.
Oh.
Can't wait for it. I've been actually waiting for a new song from her. I wanna check out some more.
Yeah, for a while she was putting one out like every week and then just kind of stopped for a bit.
They got really popular because of that One Piece movie, you know. But like
Yeah.
now that the One Piece movie is kind of in the past, I'm intrigued to see what she's doing. Like, you know, unencumbered by that.
It seems like every song she puts out has a completely different vibe to it. You know, like just no style shackles, just
And she talks
experiment.
about whatever she wants too. Like she writes the
Oh,
lyrics,
yeah.
and she's like, some of that shit gets like real deep and political.
Yeah, some people don't like that.
Yeah, but I love
True.
it. Give it to me. Cause the
I
controversy.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah. I respect people that can just speak their mind and not worry so much about what people think of it. That's awesome. Number 4, Yoasobi with 17. It took me so long to actually figure out how to pronounce this, but thank you people for all the comments.
Yosobi. Okay, cool. So this is the one that we're gonna check out when Alan gets back.
Oh,
over on
yeah.
Patreon.
So I just recently watched them on my live stream.
I saw that. I clicked on that. I was wondering how you're gonna feel about them. What was your thoughts?
I mean, it was fun. It was cool. I don't know. Honestly, it's been a while, so I can't remember exactly what it sounded like, but
This should be your
first
catchphase.
take version.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Wave's
I don't remember.
catchphrase needs to be. It was a while ago, so I don't really remember.
If you
I
want
think I've
my
heard you say that
thoughts-
like 100 times.
They have to be in real time. That's why I do reactions, because then my real time thoughts could be recorded. And
You can travel back in time to see how you actually feel.
yeah,
Wait, what do you
exactly.
think of that? I don't know. Let me ask the chat.
Well, when you hear like 70 new songs a week, it's really hard to remember them all. All
Yeah,
right.
true.
Number 3, Vondi holding steady with Such a Bitter Story. Sim at number 2, down from number 1. I didn't think this was going to happen so soon with Under the Tree.
Wow, I'm actually surprised what number 1 is. I skipped ahead a little bit.
Okay. Man with a Mission. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. We know your thoughts on this song, champ. Wait, did that reaction not get recorded?
It did get recorded. We put it up on Patreon.
Okay, cool. How do you feel about this at number 1?
I've listened to it more than from the first time, and the first time I was a little like, it's not really focusing on the things I think both of these artists are the best at. Felt like it was kind of like a little bit toned down from what they're capable of. But listening to it back, I think it's a pretty catchy song. It's not exactly what I was looking for out of this combination,
Right.
but I think it's catchy. It's nice to hear.
I think that's a perfectly reasonable explanation. Like, like any band that I really love that gets a song on the radio, it's always a song that it's like, no, they're so much better than this. Don't judge them off of this song. You know? All right.
Yeah, that happens all the time. You know, like I hate it when people, for example, if they listen to like "Sad but True" from Metallica first, and they're like, "Yeah, well, it was okay." It's like, no, dude, that's like their worst song. It just gets the most airtime.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. People like
Midwest-
slow trotting, boring stuff.
Midwest Metal would like. He's trying to send a super chat, but it's not working. So he wants to make sure he mentioned the Fuki solo album with Lisa X on guitar for a song called Liar. So that's pretty cool, man. We love Fuki. Lisa X is amazing, so that should be an interesting
Yeah.
combination.
Let's
Yeah.
Thanks, Midwest Metal, for trying to send that. But,
Yeah, we appreciate that. We appreciate the thought, and I think going forward, we'll think about maybe throwing like a PayPal link into the description in case the super chats aren't working, so you could do it that way.
I'll give you my PayPal link.
Yeah.
Go on. Please
I'll
don't
totally
give the money.
distribute evenly to these.
Don't give the money to Ryan. We don't trust him. I don't trust him in these parts.
Whatever.
I tried to Google it, but I couldn't find it. But thank you for letting us know about that.
Yeah.
Cool. Fuki. I love some Fuki. So and Lisa X. Awesome. You know.
Yeah.
I've been listening to. Did you guys hear the most recent Unlucky Morpheus song? I think it came out like 3 weeks ago.
I may have. Is that the one Alan covered? With Nam?
Yeah, I think it was actually.
Dude, yeah, that was slapping. What do you think of
Right.
that?
I thought it was cool, and I immediately thought of Ryan because Ryan didn't initially like Fuki's voice until he listened to Doll's Box, and the most recent song here, yeah, it came out a month ago. Um, it's her doing the vocal style from Doll's Box in this one. It's like way less operatic. It's way
right on.
sort of like poppier, a little rasp, little cleaner sound, little more high pitched, but like less vibrato and stuff. And I was like, I think if Ryan listens to this one, this would probably be his favorite vocal style from her.
Who's the violinist again? I always forget.
Jill, I think is her name.
Jill, yeah. Dude, that was what really stood out to me about that song. The way the guitar and violin were like call and response playing off each other. It was so catchy.
Oh, that was a different one. Okay. It sounds like Cynical B says no Amaryllis was it, and Ryan didn't like it.
All right. Top 10 covers. Testing. Oh, thank you. Eviscerator? I wish I could put that up.
I guess it's something on Molly Cruz end. Well, thanks for testing it out.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Eviscerator. He was over in my chat yesterday too, watching everything fail.
Yeah, thank you. I wish I could put it up on the screen, but I don't have the same fancy technology Alan has, so I can't post chats on the screen. But thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So top 10 covers.
Cover list?
Mei-chan is almost off the list. It fell 5 spots. The Birakino dance cover. So this has been on here for months. Number 9, Trebulence fell a spot with Guitar Loneliest and Blue Planet by Ketsuka Band from Bow to the Rock. Number 8, this is a new entry, Nagareta Project with the first Slam Dunk ending theme song for Daizero Kan. What does that say?
Daizero Con 10.
Okay. Sweet. I have Nagareta Project. The band sounds familiar, but this is a new entry, so have any of us heard this? Doesn't sound like it. All right, number 7. Nemophila with Foo Fighters Walk, Hanging Steady. Number 6.
Cool.
Nemophila, their new cover, the first slant. Okay, so they covered the same song that Nagareta Project covered. Interesting.
10 feet.
And they're 2 slots ahead. Okay. Oh, that's the 10 feet song. Okay. That makes sense. Number 5. Also Nemophila moving up a spot with In This Moment Forever, which we reacted to, and that's the one that didn't get recorded, right?
One of them. One of them we got up and one of them we didn't. We did check out both of them though.
Hazuki Xanadu dropped 3 spots to number 4 with Rosier, a Lunacy cover. This is a different Hazuki. Hazuki, Miya, Hiroto, and Aki. Has anyone heard this? Or this group?
Nope.
Okay, number 3. Ni no Mai. If I Could Be a Consolation by Kesaka Band, staying strong at number 3. Nemophila going up 2 spots with Hailstorm's Lovebites, and So Do I cover. Nice. And then number 1, Sokuninaru with Guitar Loneliest and Blue Planet by Ketsuka Band. It's funny how this list has so many anime covers in it.
Mm-hmm. I feel like those are the ones that would get really big, you know? Because first of all, anime music is just cool in general. It's like cool genre of music. But, they've already got some fame to it, you know? You take something that's already in the zeitgeist right now. It's pretty smart to do those covers.
Makes it extra impressive that Nemophila is sitting at number 2 with a cover of an older-ish song.
Mm-hmm. True. Nemophila appears everywhere, though.
Yes. Well, they worked their butts off. They put out so much stuff. All right. Well,
They
thank you,
earned it.
What happened to
Simno.
Asterism? They used to be all over this thing. Now they're just gone.
Have they been putting out covers? They've been working on their album. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
they got a singer,
that's right,
so now
yeah.
it's all different.
All different.
They
It's all
do
different. I
Astros.
wonder if they're gonna keep doing covers. You know, like once they kind of like are comfortable with this formation again, because it does seem like they've kind of moved away from that.
Oh yeah,
We'll see.
yeah. I mean, there's no doubt it helped them. I wonder if that was part of their plan to like kind of bolster their presence before putting out this new EP.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Definitely. I really think that they had them and Nemophila. They did a really great job of utilizing doing cover songs in order to gain some sort of momentum in order to release their original music.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Hey, Midwest Metal figured it out. Thank you
Nice.
so much.
Nicely done, Midwest Metal.
Anybody
And thank
check out
you.
88 Casio Junrei? I feel like I have. That sounds so familiar. Real weird, but awesome.
88 Casio Junior. I haven't heard of that, but
Why does that sound so familiar?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me look that up quick. 88.
yeah, I'm doing the same thing right here. Curious.
I think I reacted to one of their songs during a live stream.
I can't find them. Oh, here it is. Bass heavy. Pretty cool stuff, actually.
Okay, Midwest Metal said I did. All right, was that a trick question? Let's see if Wave remembers this. Cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like a lot of clean stuff. Like there's a lot of clean guitar. The bass is they got a lot of bass backbone in that. It sounds good though.
Guys, why the heck?
The
Sorry, go ahead.
singer is also the bass player, Margaret. Hurley.
Oh, it's coming back to me now.
Makaluku gifting 5 Guys and Guys memberships
What?
out to the chat room. Thank you,
Oh, yeah,
Makaluku.
man, thank you.
Keemstar,
gosh.
Julian, Fixer1, AJ, the lucky recipients of said gifts.
And me.
And Wave, you're now a Guys and Guys member. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you so much. I can't see the full name. Who is this?
It's from Makaluku.
Makaluku, thank you so much.
Yes, Makaluku, you are the man.
I finally can watch our behind the scenes stuff.
What's over there? You can play with their faces.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Anyway. Oh yeah. Perfect. I'm just gonna
Okay, sweet. Well, do we have anything else we want to mention before we take off? Ryan, Wave, any other thoughts in your brain?
Was there?
Oh, I remember. Why the heck haven't we made an anime cover yet? As the Gaijin guys.
We could.
Mikoto's like, Gigi should cover an anime song.
What's an anime that we've all watched and like would know the music from? I don't think there is one.
Attack on Titan.
No,
Haven't seen
Wave
that.
hasn't watched
Been
Attack on
done
Titan.
now.
I'm gonna watch it someday, I think.
Yeah, it's been done to death.
One Punch
honestly.
Man.
Let's just do what they all did and play cover Kasuka Band from Bussy the Rock. That's hot right now.
Yeah, Kasuga Band. We could do Sim. They're always hot, right?
Oh yeah.
What's the most popular anime that came out this year? There was that one, that kind of wholesome one that was like about a school. You know what I'm talking about? Ignore me.
Kind of wholesome.
There's like a wholesome anime that came out, like a family friendly
I look at
anime.
Crunchyroll and there's a billion fucking anime shows. I'm
Is
like,
it Bussy the Rock? That's about girls in school forming a band.
Chainsaw Man,
And it's
It was
pretty
Chainsaw
wholesome,
Man.
I think. Oh, Chainsaw Man.
Definitely Chainsaw Man. But they have like a different theme song for every episode.
Okay.
I think on Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I think you're talking about Bussy the Rock right now.
No, I wasn't. It was I'll figure it out. You guys keep talking about whatever you're going to be talking about.
Oh, I just interrupted Ryan, so I'll shut up now.
Did you? I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I think that about wraps it up then, unless Champ thinks of what he was saying.
No, give me a 5-second countdown and I'll give up.
I just put out a video of me jamming along to the Kiyoshi instrumental. If you guys want to check that
Spy
out.
Family.
Yes, plug in my own shit.
Sorry, man.
Plug in my channel, dude.
Go watch Spy Family and then go to Ryan's channel and watch. Go ahead, Ryan.
My instrumental improvisation jam of over Kiyoshi's song Change.
Nice.
I figured
Sweet.
a better way to word those videos. It gets a little wordy.
Something catchy.
Mm.
I can't think of anything right now.
My name alone isn't enough. I'm working on it.
Mir, just go with like Mir plays anime. Mir plays music. Mir music.
Okay.
You
There
gotta you gotta say like the worst guitarist ever, and then they have to click
I
on it.
need to just do stupid clickbait bullshit.
Anyway, all right, guys, it's been a fun stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out, and thank you, Alan, for putting the news together for us. Even though you
Yes, and
couldn't be
come
here.
back tonight because Alan will have a video up about the Babymetal concert.
Yes, and quick shout out to the new website. This isn't a very good shot of it, but reminder about our news last week. Also, our sponsor, Diana Laura Designs. Again, I'll pop the link in the
Super
chat.
chats, Midwest Metal, Makaluku. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, appreciate you all. Hope you have a nice day.
Yep. Y'all are awesome. Enjoy your Sunday.
Yeah, talk to you later.
Peace.
Bye.